All right. We'll take another story. Billionaire businessman Femi Otedola on Tuesday set social media abuzz after revealing in a viral press statement that Tony Elumelu, the chairman of UBA and Transcorp PLC, betrayed his trust in 2008 after he went bankrupt in Nigeria. Well, Otedola stated that in 2007, he was the chairman of Transcorp Hotel with a shareholding of 5%. But unknowingly to him, Tony had gradually started buying shares in the company. Subsequently, he was told that an American firm, which turned out to be Tony Elumelu, bought all his shares at Transcorp, and that the revelation prompted him to resign as chairman of the hotel. Otedola also revealed that in 2012, Tony Elumelu had visited him at his office in Lagos, where he had a previous meeting with foreign investors. He then disclosed to Tony that he wanted to go into the power business, specifically Ughelli Power Plant, but that Tony quietly went ahead to bid for Ughelli and outbidded him by offering to buy the plant for $300 million. Well, in the press statement, Otedola also revealed how he had helped Tony Elumelu in the past. He stated that in 2005, while Tony was the managing director of Standard Trust Bank, he approached him to get funds to acquire UBA, and that he enthusiastically gave Tony $20 million, which was 2 billion naira at the time, to buy the necessary shares. Otedola also highlighted his recent interest in Transcorp PLC, stating that he had offered to buy the company for 250 billion naira, but his offer was rejected. A lot of lessons here, Dr. Abati, but I'd like to start with you because there are a lot of comments that have, come out of this revelation. A lot of people are asking, why is it now that Femi Otedola is revealing these at this point? I don't know what your thoughts are, but I think the big lesson is really about betrayal. What do you make of it?
Well, we've seen a lot of bromance on television when Tony Elumelu granted an interview to Bosin Nomofai. And they were saying, oh, Femi Otedola is my brother. We are friends. He's the only other person I follow on Twitter, apart from my wife. Okay, but this latest development, this statement by Femi Otedola has shown that there is more to the story than meets the eyes. And we should expect to hear more, because the allegations in the statement by Femi Otedola are very serious and weighty allegations. So we should expect that maybe Tony Elumelu will also issue a statement. But what are the accusations here? Well, at one level, it's about business. The games billionaires play, boardroom politics. You buy, you sell, okay, on the surface of it. And Femi Otedola coming across as an activist investor. The other time, you used the word hostile investor.
Well, hostile.
Maybe you were right.
Yes, exactly. Because that's what it means. Yeah.
Now the undercurrent of this will seem to confirm your point.
Absolutely.
Not, about hostility rather than about activism.
Correct.
One, he says Tony Elumelu took his shares in UBA and in Transcorp when he went bankrupt. Okay, is that the kind of response you expect from a friend? Two, he said his shares in Transcorp PLC were also taken, and that when he wanted to buy Ughelli Power Plant, and Tony Elumelu got wind of it, that Tony Elumelu went behind him and took the,
outbidded him.
Yeah, outbidded him to take the plant, the power plant from him. So it looks like this is revenge time from a man who has a long memory and who has waited for the appropriate time to step in and strike. So at that level, there must be some story there. Now, however, if you look at that statement closely, he didn't attack Transcorp PLC. He didn't attack the shareholders. He's saying that, in fact, his plan is to go there and add value. Absolutely. And see how that business can be better. And indeed, even with his intervention, forget about the fact that he sold his shares later, and decided to move on. The shares of Transcorp PLC appreciated within a week, so shareholders got more value. But at the basis of all of this is the undercurrent about revenge. about capitalist maneuvers. And maybe there will be lessons here for other capitalists to learn.
Right.
Because you will recall that shortly after this particular story came up, I saw a story that Herbert Wigwe quickly rushed and bought more shares of Access Bank. so Otedola will seem to have instilled fear in other investors. And other investors are looking behind their back before they have an Otedola coming in, investing 6 billion naira and walking away with 30 billion. So lessons at the boardroom level here. Yeah. But the other residual matter will be the friendship between Elumelu and Otedola. Although both of them have tried to sound as nice as possible within the public domain. Yeah. And I wouldn't know whether they have even spoken to each other directly or they are communicating through proxies and boardroom maneuvers. Right. But that's at a personal level.
Right. You made mention of his statement and the fact that, but the fact is that he offered to purchase Transcorp at 250 billion naira, but he was rejected. I'll read some part of his statement, and that he wanted to make it clear that his offer was made with the best intention for Transcorp PLC and its shareholders, that he saw an opportunity to unlock the company's full potential and create value for everyone involved. He also said that it is important for investors to understand that free entry and free exit are crucial to healthy markets. The scramble for shares after my acquisition is a testament to the value that Transcorp PLC can offer, and he hopes that the company continues to thrive under new leadership. We only have a minute, Ayo. I don't know if you want to add a comment, Rufai, as well.
The only comment I'll say is that perhaps we'll say all is fair in love and business, because we see the way that billionaires play at that level. Yes. I don't think it would really affect the personal relationship, because at the end of the day, it's business. But it just, like you mentioned, this is a big lesson, not just for us who are aspiring, but also for other billionaires.
Yeah, as well. Don't give out your secrets, I guess, Rufai, quickly.
I mean, obviously, they know each other's secrets, so they've come a long way. But it's a big lesson. Like Dr. Bat said, it's a lesson in betrayal, it's a lesson in trust, it's a letting each other down. But one thing is certain, I mean, now all of this is out there in public, so we now know why what happened.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lesson, for both of them. Hopefully, they'll be able to mend things and they'll be able to heal as brothers, as they are. And
when I want to buy something, I will not tell you.
Don't tell me.
So that you don't go.
I don't steal your idea, and then I'll bid you right away. I'll do that. I'm just kidding. No,
but that's not a good thing. So let's also reiterate the lesson.
But that is the lesson. Yes, exactly.
That is not a good thing.
Absolutely.
For people to trust you.
A single story.
The danger. I love that.
And I think we also need to hear Elumelu's side
yes,
too, because
I'm
in
sure
all
that
of this
he will
is not
come
spoken.
Out. Yes.
This is only one side of the story.
Absolutely.
We'll hear Elumelu's side. But let's forge ahead.
Very well said, guys. Well, thank you all for your great analysis, as always, on What's Trending. Well, that's all I have for you on What's Trending today. I'll see you all tomorrow.